2 billion people that are in poverty will not experience any change in their economic situation. 5 billion people are about to experience the financial flu. The world will not come to an end. It might slow down, but it won't stop. Remember, persist regardless. No matter how bad this thing gets, you have to persist because others will quit. They will quit, trust me. It will get tough, it will get hard. You want to take advantage right now. You want to exploit. Find out what other people won't do and do it.
I would say 3 things to your generation, okay? 3 recommendations. The first recommendation is to think about your savings and how much money do you have for savings. And the best way to think about that is to think, how much money do I spend each month? And how much money do I have saved? How many months am I going to be okay without that? And to value savings, right? And calculate it, because savings in that is freedom and security, and think about what that is. So that's the first. How much do I have for that? The second thing is, how do I save well? What should I put my saving in? And when thinking about what you should put your saving in, realize that the least risk investment that you think from volatility is the least risk investment, which is cash, is the worst investment over a period of time. And you could judge that by judging the rate of inflation in relationship to the after-tax income you're going to earn. So if you have an inflation rate that's 2 or 3% and you're earning 1%, and you have to pay taxes on that 1% or the 1 or 2% that you're going to get, you're going to get taxed essentially at 2% a year, and that's going to be a problem. So you have to move into assets, other assets that are going to do better over a period of time. And when you do that, the most important thing I convey to you is to diversify well, because I can guarantee you that one of those assets, and you won't be able to pick the right one, will be disastrous in your lifetime, that you will lose half of that savings if you're in the wrong one, and you won't know what the right one is. And so pick different countries, pick different asset classes. That would be the second thing to learn. First thing is think about how to save. Be cautious about debt. When you're thinking about debt, think about, is that debt going to help my savings, or is it going to produce an income? Sometimes debt, like buying a house or buying an apartment or buying an asset, it produces forced savings. Forced savings is a good thing. Or if you're taking on debt and you're thinking, am I going to have that debt in an asset? That asset better produce more income than the cost of your debt. If you're using debt for consumption, that's not a good thing to do. Okay, you're giving up that safety. So number 2, make sure that you think about the diversification of that, not in cash. And number 3, do the opposite of what your instincts are. If you're going to play the game, it has to be the opposite of what your instincts and the crowd says, because the market reflects the crowd. So you want to buy when no one wants to buy, and you want to sell when no one wants to sell. And that's emotionally difficult. I would say that if you're going to do it in the ways that are uncomfortable, because they're opposite your instincts.
When the market crashed, I made more money in those 3 weeks. Good ROI, you know. But you have to know when and what to do. That's all I'm saying here.